Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing for the Gamecube. First and foremost, what do we have in the mail? Yeah, so this episode is, if you haven't paid attention to the last two, you haven't seen them, or just maybe you've forgotten, because, you know, our upload schedule with the series is apparently quite bad. The last two episodes, we've done stuff where we said, oh, we'll do it next time. And this episode, I do want to take a quick hold on Venture, away from the standard format, because we've kind of backed ourselves up on a few things. Yeah, I'll walk over to the cherry orchard and you'll see what I mean, but we have what I think is a fair amount of cherries to go and sell. But also, I do want to hang out with some villagers. So, I don't know. I feel as though we're kind of pressed for time this time, instead of, you know, whereas previously we just didn't have time to do things or couldn't do them. So we'll have to figure out. I'm thinking we potentially just sell the fossils that we have outright this episode instead of going and getting them assessed. You know, we cut out the middleman of blathers and we just sell them. And okay, well, off the top of our head, right, let's unwrap these. Okay, dinosaur track. I think we've already donated that. Then, dinosaur egg. I also think we've donated that. I think we've got a lot of kind of the singular things donated. And then T-Rex skull. I can wager it. But yeah, this is what I mean. It's kind of cherry hell, isn't it? But, you know, it's nothing that we can't handle at Neremik Industries, is it? That means we can have conversations and stuff. I'm sure someone's screaming in agony at the prospect of that, but, you know. So some of you strange, mysterious people, some of you enjoy episodes where I just talk randomly, which is like, it is humbling. As someone who is not used to having people enjoy that, it has always been very strange to me that people will in fact listen and sometimes engage with the weird stuff I say on camera. But it's nice. You know, thanks for being here. I'm in a very good mood today, if you can't tell. I'm not on drugs. I've just had a G Fuel. The big one. You know, I've got two shakers, the regular sized one, and then the one that gives you 1.5 servings worth. And I'm just kind of sipping on it passively. If I'm being entirely honest, I think the Silky Gel packet in it has potentially, like, split or leaked. Because it did taste faintly like soap. For those of you concerned at that statement, don't worry. I searched. It's not toxic. You know, I made sure to check before I continued drinking. So, you know, I haven't poisoned myself. But, you know, I've just been sipping on it today, and it's kept my mood and energy levels quite high. It's like, who knew not downing it all at once, in fact, means it's more of a persistent effect? Who could have guessed? But yeah, no, it means I'm very energetic, very in a good mood. And it's been good, you know. I went on Fortnite with one of my friends earlier, Peter/PJ if you're watching this. Yeah, we just went on, played some of the Halloween stuff, and it's been a good day. And I think inherently that has just boosted my mood, which is like hell to the effing yeah, you know. I'll take that. So yeah, hopefully all of you having a good day as well. You know, I don't just say that at the start of every episode because I mean it. It's like, no, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Because, you know, if I'm having a good day, I want everybody else to be having a good day, you know? It's like, nobody's rained on my parade, so I'm sure as hell hoping that nobody's rained on any of yours. Because that's just cringe. So yeah, doing quite good. And yeah, I reckon we just chill. You know, we can chill, can't we? So, yeah, we'll offload all our cherries and then, honestly, I want to go pay Phyllis a visit because I do want to do a few errands for our villagers if we get the time. You know, I feel as though we should give them some attention and whatnot. But I want to go see Phyllis, see just exactly, you know, after our escapade here, how much more we'll have left to pay on our loan. Because I imagine it's getting... Oh, I messed up there, yeesh. No, it's this button, not that one. Still not fully used to the control scheme, which is, kind of funny, because we've been doing this series for over a year now, shockingly. Oof, only 5,000. But yeah, no, I'm interested to see how close we are to paying off our final home loan, because, I feel as though we're getting close, and us having 70,000 on hand definitely, what's the word? Amplifies it some, you know? It's like, you know, this can get paid in, and that'll probably be, like, at least a significant amount. Hell, once we're done, it's not just the cherries we're shaking off, we've got all these guys stacked up here. It's like, you know, maybe at least 10 extra thousand, because I think we've got some pears lying around somewhere too. So it's like, you know, 80k? It's like, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you how many more can we fit in? 5? Okay. It's like, off the top of my head, I can't tell you how much more we've got left on our loan. I just thought we can pay off a decent portion of it, which is like, I'll take that. Having a maxed out house would be nice. Granted, ooh, the game, it's like, it's jingling keys in front of me. It's like, oh, money spot, that's an extra 1,000. Oh. We do certainly need to get into the habit of potentially buying a bit more furniture and go throwing it down and whatnot. You know, gonna decorate this massive house we're paying all this money for. You know, let's take a detour, shall we? I'm feeling minorly spontaneous. So, I reckon, you know, we got like 2 pieces of furniture in our things. Why don't we just go throw it down? You know, decorate our house, you know? Gonna start with somewhere. You know, our city folk house design, for as iconic as it may seem, did just kind of originate over time from me throwing down whatever we had. And you know, that worked out just fine. You throw enough stuff at the wall, and eventually you either become attached to that stuff on the wall that's been there for God knows how long, or it ends up working out. Well, you know, you shuffle it around, eventually you stick with something. So yeah, may as well go see what this, what do we have? Miss Flamingo and a tiki torch can add to the, exquisite environment within our house. I'm going to kill you, Roach. No, I'm not. That'll waste too much of my precious time, and we can't go doing that, can we? So, I reckon we've not really got much room left in here is the thing. But I'm thinking, again, chocolates I reckon we can put on a table, just a bit more sanitary there. But I'm thinking tiki torch. Oh, that has a very, it has a very powerful essence, that. And I respect that. You know, it really adds to the feng shui of the room, doesn't it? And then, like, yeah, I reckon maybe we do have a second floor, don't we? Yeah, no, this isn't City Folk or Wild World. Second floor is just A4. So I also, if anyone in the comments can tell me, I'd be very interested. What causes the fleas to jump in this game? Like, what is the deal with that? Like, is there like a thing where you can do to minimize the amount of jumping they do and whatnot? Because it just what the fuck? When did we do this? Was Nooks closed 1 week by chance? And then we just caught a load of stuff we couldn't sell, so I stashed it in here. I'm going to keep that dry word there because it's funny. Whenever I come down here, I get a chuckle out of me. I did not expect that, if I'm being entirely... Why are there so many pots? It's kind of ominous. I'd love to pick this up in my pockets if I'll just leave it there. What the fuck? What the... I think that's the first time something I've done in these games has positively rendered me speechless for a few seconds. I have no recollection of that happening. I can imagine it was at the end of a fishing episode based on the fish, but I can't tell you when. I can't tell you when I went down there and did that, because I have no memory of doing it. And it's like, how much is... Because we have 2 fossils in our inventory, right? You know, scratch the estimate of ending this episode with 80,000 on hand. What are we going to get now? So let's select all the stuff obviously we want to sell and get rid of. And then additional stuff. Tea vase, Miss Flamingo, blue vase, and chocolates. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of the tea vase, just because that was looking quite drab as well. Yeah, it's an extra 12k, don't mind if I do. Yeah, okay. Well, apparently being spontaneous works out quite well. You stumble onto wealth, locked up in assets you forgot you had. Ah, yes, living the dream, truly. Now, if I can just do that in real life with an auspiciously high amount of money, I won't complain. Seriously, what the hell? It's just funny more than anything. Like, no, like, me knowing my memory, surely at some point I must have thought, there's a high chance I'm not going to remember this for multiple episodes. Maybe I say that in the episode. Maybe I'm not, you know, we'll leave him where he is. He's perfect the way he is. And we'll keep it, we'll put down Miss Flamingo here as well. It's speaking to me. It speaks to me. We got like, no, it's like a little pathway in, you know, with that like offset. Nah, okay, never mind. Pathway is here. It just, what the heck? I must have known that was going to happen at some point in the back of my head in that episode. Because, sure, yeah, knowing me, at least as I am now, if I'm going to do something like that, I'm aware of the fact I don't check my house a lot. So I would have probably gone out of the way to send future me a letter if that feature's available. But I don't remember even trying to have that happen in this series at all, so I don't think that ever really crossed my mind. So... I think past me, whether he said it or not in the episode, must have just either been completely oblivious, so he was thinking it, but he didn't say it. That has to be it. I don't think there's any other explanation. That is just plain bizarre. Just, okay, anyway, hello pears. I thought I'd shucken you, but apparently not. Apparently not. Fine, you know, nothing that a few seconds can't remedy. What an odd occurrence. I mean, again, this is what, an extra 1,500 plus the fish. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to fill us at the end of this episode with like at least 25% of the remaining loan. Like in the back of my head, part of me saying 400k is left on it. That's what my head's saying, 400k. Could be wrong, you know. It's not like in City Folk this series left, you know, because we got into a rhythm of kind of going there and paying off our loan. The only real rhythm we've got into with the post office in this series is very much just mailing off any fossils. We don't really pay off what we've earned in every episode, like we did in City Folk, which is like, it's a different sort of formula, and it means it's kind of more meaningful as we do it. But, oh, son of a single cherry. Single one. Sometimes stuff happens and you've just got to smile and wave and pretend it doesn't irk you to hell and back. Like, so I tossed all my letters as before as well, which means that I don't have anything I can like stick it in as easy transport, take it out once I've sold something, freed up a slot, which is like, kick myself. But yeah, it's how it is. So I wonder how much these animals are going to impact the thing, because this is we're going to get net 4,000, and anything over that is these fish. Oh, okay. Yeah, because foreign fruit is 500 apiece, so they were worth 2,300 on their own. I mean, not that that's an issue, of course. Just a pleasant fact to know. Anyway, let's run and sell this single cherry. God. But yeah, no, after I'm done recording this, I'm actually going to start recording a new series for the channel, also on the Gamecube. In case some of you aren't caught up in the channel war, we've been making Sonic videos for ages, and they went on hiatus towards the beginning of this year. And I think my thought process is I didn't want to burn through them too quickly. Or at least that's what I kind of said at the time, I think, to myself. But I just, you know, I just kind of wasn't feeling it. I wanted to maybe try something else. You may have seen Mega Man was going out in that time, and instead that kind of took over its slot temporarily. Still trying to figure out like a concrete schedule for the channel, because it's kind of all over at the moment. But yeah, no, it went on a hiatus, but we did Frontiers DLC. The last episode's recorded, ready to go out. I might put that out tonight, for instance, even if it is like a week late. But yeah, because I just kind of want to get the wheel turning on Sonic content again, because I've missed doing it, and I'm throwing myself right back in at the deep end. I'm doing the GameCube version of Shadow the Hedgehog, because I just think that's it's just one of the ones we haven't played really, and also I just think it's it's amusing if all else. For like people's like tries too hard, I'm going to judge it on its own merits and go in with an open mind. But it'll be an interesting experience at the bare minimum, which is like, that's all I can really ask for. And wow, the game really said, no, you ain't getting out here empty-handed tonight. Damn. Granted, I could have probably done that better, and those 2 weeds certainly didn't help if I even did. But I'll take some extra bells. I mean, what's that going to leave us total at? 95k. I'm going to say 97k. I think, no, 98k actually. Huh. Closing out on 100,000 bells just on hand. You love to see it, don't you? Love to see it. I wonder if Phyllis will be happy to see it, or if it's Pelly. Pelly will probably be more happy to see it. Seems like she likes her job. But, moment of truth. How much money do we have left on our loan? And how little will we have left after we pay all this in? So it is Phyllis. Probably going to detest how much we're about to give her. Yes, you want to pay off your debt to Old Nook. You still owe 350,000. How much are you paying? We may as well pay another. It's going to be oddly specific. I just want to pay 90,000 and leave it there, because I like it being nice and round. But only 260,000 left on the final house upgrade. Then we go get ourselves a statue. So it's still decent ways off, you know. It's still a good while away, but good to know. Good to know. Making good progress, I want to say, you know. That orchard's definitely helped, although we've definitely been more reliant on fossils. It's cool how in like all the different Animal Crossing series we've done, each one's kind of had its own main primary way to go get, you know, resources, money, bells, there we are. That's what I've already found the money rock, you fool. Because in this one, we've kind of got a mixture, mostly fossils and fruit. Whereas in the city folk, for the longest time, it was just coconuts. It was the coconut shoveling routine. And then, of course, New Leaf was both fossils and perfect fruit. So kind of similar. And then New Horizons, just kind of turnips, I think, own those millions and we never had to worry about it again. Either way, different way we can make money now. Let's go do an errand if you're offering. Let me help. I'm so glad you're here, I have the perfect job for you. You know Weber, don't you? Well, why don't you just go ask that moocher for my Game Boy back? If you happen to be going near Weber's house, could you pick it up for me? Okay. Okay. Weber. Where are you? Are you super far away? Okay, it's not too far if I go to the right. If I took the long way around, furthest house away. If I take this way, one of the closer houses. Which I'll take. Anyway, don't know really what else there is to chat about. I feel like I've exhausted all my conversation options. Maybe the caffeine flooding my systems just made me, like, throw everything out quickly, and now I'm just running on fumes. God, the day I, like, run out of words will be a day to behold indeed, I tell you. Anyway, Weber, are you going to send us on a goose chase, or are you going to be nice? Evening, welcome to my humble house. Well, then what if it isn't you, so what brings you to my door after so long? I tell you, I hope you don't expect any favours out of me. We're almost strangers now. I expect the bluntness, but I'm picking up. Oh, weak, I didn't even mean for you to come here on behalf of Paddy. Sorry. Well, in any case, it's the Game Boy, don't forget to return it. Oh, no goose chase. Well, that's the score, get on it. I will, don't you worry. I remember last time, because we were doing it quite late. We were told that they'd passed it on to someone who was asleep and I couldn't do it, but I think this is the first time, actually, that we've been successfully able to complete this, which is, it's good. It's cool. I like it. Gotta say, I do like this song, but it seemingly plays like every other episode of this series. You know? It's like, I suppose that's the downside of having a rainy day song. You, like, all the other games have alternate versions, whereas this is just the one. So whenever it rains, we hear the same song. And naturally, it probably does dominate it, unless they wanted people complaining that they don't have it raining game enough. So it's kind of lose-lose, this approach, but it's a good song. Just, we do hear it a lot of episodes, don't we? Anyway. Oh hey, you got my Game Boy back. Sweet. If I'd known getting it back was going to be this easy, I'd have gotten it myself, how now? You were expecting it to be a wild goose chase, you evil rat. Really, just thank you so much. We're sure to come to you when I want things done right. So long as the person I need to retrieve something from isn't asleep, do feel free. Although paying me in paper, you're on the shit list. It's like paper. Give me something I can sell for money. Now, Apollo, I'm kind of already buddy-buddy with you enough, so Wolfgang, do you need anything doing? Hey, well, is it going well? Well, it's going well, you asked the layout of your room, of course. What do you think I meant? Have you gone and forgotten how to move your furniture around or what? Hey, why are you even talking to me? I want a job. You can help me out, eh? Well, in that case, I need you to go up to Doc's place for me. I went my comic book to Doc some time ago, but I need it back for personal reasons. So will you get it for me? Mark it done. Doc. I feel we've met him before, but off the top of my head, drawing a blank as to what he looks like. Doc. Actually, weird. Okay, so the houses on the map, I've just realised they change colour depending on what layer they're on. Top layer is blue, middle layer is purple, and bottom layer is yellow. Never noticed that before. Huh. Cool though. Cool detail that I may have only just learned. But hey, you live and you learn. Hanging on the edge of tomorrow, some would say. Gotta tie the random Sonic topic in and around some way, you know. Gotta have that conclusion / follow-up. Make it worthwhile. Anyway, if my knowledge is correct, this should be the acre that we find Doc in. There you are, you're the one I'm looking for. Doc's house. And he's in, and awake. Not a bad start. But has he lent it to someone? Oh! Of course, I have seen you before. Evening, welcome to my humble house. What in the world if it isn't Daniel? What brings you to my door after so long? I'll tell you, I hope you don't expect any favours out of me, old bunny. We're almost strangers now. I'm having New Horizons flashbacks. Flash forwards. I'm picking up. So, we're here to get this comic book so you can return it to Wolfgang. I gotta say, I didn't forget really. I was just thinking maybe returning it probably tomorrow, possibly. Again, first time success. Well, that about sums it up. I'm counting on you, old bunny. Don't worry, I'm counting on myself as well to deliver this in a timely manner, so I can end this recording right on time. Doesn't that just sound lovely? And yeah, honestly, random thought, I should probably record the speedrun-esque episodes for the other Animal Crossing games at some point. Of course, if you tuned in a few episodes ago, we know I had an episode called Any %. I want to do that for the other games in the series too. So I had fun recording that. I'm not sure what the viewer retention was for that, but I found it to be a novel recording, if anything else, so I'm interested to see how people responded to it in the analytics. In fact, why don't we just check now? Why don't we just check? Okay, so I'm gonna feel old because it'll say it came out 2 months ago, right? September 23rd. No, less than a month ago. And yeesh, we're approaching episode 50, aren't we? Okay, so the watch time on average is lower than usual, but that's only because the video itself is only actually 10 minutes. Like 20 views and 0.8 watch hours is an average view duration of 20%. I'll take that. Again, maybe it performed less because of the nature of the episode. And also, I'm seeing the thumbnail didn't have a character in. So, I'd be interested to see how that performs in the other ones, though. Because that definitely didn't perform bad by any stretch of the imagination. If you told me a video of mine has got 22.7% average percentage viewed, goddamn, that's good. But I think, actually, we should probably be ending this one. So, yeah, a full-length episode this time, over double the length of the one we were just talking about. So yeah, if you have enjoyed, of course, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does all help out a bunch. It lets me know that you do want to see more of this, and all that good stuff. And until next time, all said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name has been Neremik, and peace out.